All right, this is a wire question. It says find the value of x degree and h in the diagram below. The diagram is given to us. Now, if you observe this diagram carefully, you can see that two major angles are marked. One is angle x, which is what we have to find. The other one is angle 44 degrees. And each of these are right angle triangle, as we can see here. And we have a vertical height of 30 meters, and we have 25 meters as a distance, right? So we are asked to find the value of this h and this angle. So let's get to it. Solution. All right, let's observe the diagram carefully. Now, if you observe, let's give this place a name so as to be able to apply it in our working. Let's say this place is M. So if you observe carefully, you'll be dealing with basically two right angle triangle. One is the smallest one, which is M angle PT, and the second one is what? F angle OT. So we are going to be dealing with these two triangles rather. All right, so we are going to be dealing with these two triangles in solving this particular problem. All right, so let's consider this. Let's first of all find the value of x degree. Now, if you look at it carefully, F angle OT is a right angle triangle. All right, so we are going to use the concept of trigonometric ratios. Now, trigonometric ratio says that it deals with what? Right angle triangle. If you observe carefully, the angle of emphasis here is x here, and the value here is 30 degrees. So we are looking at this, and this place is times the opposite, since this x is the angle of reference. Now, hypotenuse is always the longest side, and we are not in need of this. But we are giving the adjacent, which is the other side. All right, so we are having opposite and adjacent. And the trigonometric ratio that relates opposite and adjacent is the tangent of angles. So we are using tan of angles here. So in this case, we'll take tan x in triangle FOT. All right. So let's apply the ratio. Tan x is equal to opposite all over adjacent. All right. We don't know x, so we maintain tan x. Tan x is equals to, our opposite is the value here, which is 30 all over adjacent, which is what? 25. All right. So we are having 30 all over 25 as our tan x. So if you divide it, tan x will be now equal to 30 divided by 25 is 1.2. All right. Now we are looking for we are looking for the value of x, not tan x. So what we need to do is to find a tan inverse, which is the number or the value, the number whose tan is 1.2. How do we do that? We are going to have x will be equal to tan inverse is written as tan raised to the power of minus 1 of 1.2. All right. So with our calculator, we press shift tan, then 1.2. We get the value. So x will now equal to 50.2 degree approximately. All right. In this case, s is 50.2 degree. I have decided to approximate it to 1 decimal place. All right. So the second part is that we are expected to find also the value of what? H, which is in meters. H is the height at this site. It is in meter. All right. If you observe carefully from this diagram, we have a quadrilateral here, which is quadrilateral FOPM. And by observation, it's a rectangle. And one of the properties of a rectangle is that opposite sides are equal. So if this place is 25, this place is also 25. If this place is H, this place is also H. So we now look at, observe this. Since the overall height is 30 meters, what we need to do is to take a look at triangle MPT. Calculate this place and subtract it from 30. That will give us the value of h. Are we good? All right, let's get to it. So we have to lay emphasis on where we are laying our end reference now. We're talking about triangle MPH. So in triangle MPH, comma, we are still using the value of tan. Why? Because we are dealing with opposite and adjacent. But this time around, our theta is 44 degree, which is given. So we are going to apply the concept tan theta is equals to what? Opposite all over adjacent. All right. In this case, our theta is 44 degree. Our opposite is empty. We don't know it. So let's maintain empty to stand for our opposite. Therefore, tan 44 is equals to our opposite, which is empty all over our adjacent, which is 25 meters. All right. In this case, we cross multiply. So this is almost like over 1. Yes. Just to make it have the fraction look. All right. So empty times 1 is empty. Empty is equals to 25 times tan 44, which is 25 tan 44. All right. So we proceed, which now equal to 25 times. Now tan 44, that's the tangent of 44. If you look at it in our calculator is 0.9657. So we have 0.9657. Multiplying it by 25 now, we are going to have 24.1425. Approximately to one decimal place again, you have 24.1 meters. But remember, that is not what we are looking for. We are looking for the heights. But for us to get the heights, we have to find these little sides so as to subtract from 30. Therefore, our height h will be now equal to 30 minus 24.1, which now equals to, when we subtract 30 minus 24.1, now we have, all right, so we have 24, sorry, we have 5.9 meters. Therefore, x is equals to 50.2 degree and h is equals to 5.9 meters. Thank you.